at the North Hope Center in Sumter, South Carolina, learning about canning and preserving. With me is Miriam Roman, a former 4-H agent who's come back to work on a special project. Miriam, how exciting. Tell us what it is that you're involved with.
Well, thank you so much, Amanda, for inviting us. Yes, we are involved with a new program in South Carolina now, and it's called Youth Choice, Youth Voice, Healthy Lifestyles. And the concept of that particular program is to encourage youth to make better choices in their food selection. So, and it's adapted from the Healthy Plate lifestyle. So that is what we are going to be working with. We will have teams in each county in South Carolina, and there is a small mini grant that goes with it for individuals who choose to be a part of that program. Now today we're excited about a new program. Yes, preserving foods at home can be very family oriented, very therapeutic if done properly.
So today when we got the kids in here, the first thing you wanted to do was make sure what?
Safety first. We need to make certain that your hands are clean, all of your utensils have been washed and placed in an area where they're not going to be touched. And we also try to make it an enjoyable experience for them. So we says to wash your hands, make sure they're clean. You lather them, rub them around, and say your ABCs or sing one of your little nursery rhyme songs, and that way you're sure you've got the right amount of time that's required for making certain your hands are sanitized.
And do you help the children figure out how they're supposed to wash and prepare the product that they're pickling?
That is so critical, Amanda. And one of the first things that we really try to help them decide is a quality product. You need to look at them and make sure they don't have any brown or bruised spots on them. This is a nice firm piece, and even our cucumbers, during the dill pickles, you want to use uniformity. You want to make sure that they are about the same length, same size, so that when you begin to quarter them, it looks really, really nice in the jar.
Now, I know that with children, although there's a lot of stuff that has to be done, you had to get the jars hot and all that, and the adult supervisors are going to do the things that involve the heat that might be harmful to children. But then you let the children fill the jars?
They were able to fill the jars for the fact that we already heated the jars and had taken them out of the canner, so they were at a temperature which it was easy for them to handle.
It was fun to see that you put in the spices in them. That reinforces a lot of skills when you do that measuring, doesn't it?
Absolutely. They have to put their math skills into practice. For a typical example, if it says 1.5 teaspoons, they will need to know which teaspoon to use for the full teaspoon and which one is for the half. We do recommend not doubling recipes, but sometimes when you don't have a complete set of measuring spoons and you only have half measures, again, you have to apply your measuring skills.
And also, you said that what y'all want to do is help the children start make better choices when they're eating out or if they're shopping. And you think that having them start to look at what goes into the jar, the ingredients, will actually lead to those better choices.
It will also lead to better choices and more economical decisions for a family with today's economy. You can your tomatoes at home, you can grow them at home. So what better way to preserve them to cut some of that cost? I do want to caution them, or anyone that's going to be preserving foods, if done correctly, it's very delicious, very satisfying, and can be added to your family meals. But if not done properly, it can be a disaster and you have wasted a lot of money.
Well, so that doesn't happen, I think that people in any county in the state can do what if they would like to learn and take a class in food preservation?
Our Clemson Extension Service does offer a lot of food preservation workshops, and one of the opportunities participants have is to become a master food preserver. You will spend 6 hours in class. We will go through all of the procedures of the equipment, how to read your recipes, do certain preparations with them, telling them what new additives are on the market that you can use for your foods. You will go away from the workshop feeling confident enough that you know how to use the water bath canner and the pressure canner and be able to select quality items for food preservation.
Well, I'm excited about this initiative that Clemson's involved with the citizens of South Carolina. And now I'm going to go and meet some potential master food processors and see how they enjoyed their experience today.
Wonderful.
BJ, what's the most important thing to do when you start this process?
This was wash your hands and sing happy birthday 2 times when you wash your hands.
And then, Chandler, you said that maybe you'd like to do something in the future. What would you like to try next?
I'd want to try peaches next because they're my favorite fruit.
And South Carolina is the tastier peach state, so we've got great peaches coming in. Amber, you said that one of the things is that even as nice and tall as you are, that it's not good for children to do this by themselves?
Yes, it's always nice to have an adult with you because this can be kind of dangerous.
Mackenzie, why is it so important that you measure very carefully?
Because if you put too much, it will come up at the top and you won't be able to put on the lid.
Well, I think one of the great things about doing this kind of project is at the end of it, you have something that you can take home and share with your family.